controls is one of the main priorities that we're here today, but there are other elements that we've got to address. The attacks in South Yorkshire and other brigades across the country are a priority, and they should be seen that way. I mean, if I had to have a shift change imposed upon me now, I would have to resign. I wouldn't be able to work. I would not be able to continue with the shift patterns that they're proposing as a woman and as a mother of 2 children.
Well, we've come down to Westminster today to lobby Parliament and our MPs and listen to the rally, show solidarity with all our brothers and sisters in the Fire Brigade Union, especially with the control staff situation and what's going on in South Yorkshire and other fire services.
I think it's really ironic, isn't it, that at a time when they're trying to increase the numbers of women working in the fire service, that they're attacking, 75% of the control room are women. And this is something that we really need to stand up strong about. We're not going to have that kind of hypocrisy. We're not going to be divided in that way. We are all in this together. I mean, it's really important that we came here and that we go to South Yorkshire and that we do more than what we're actually doing. We need to get our message out, don't we? If you're going to impose changes on our members, that's control and firefighters in South Yorkshire, then we are going to stand resolute, we are going to stand strong, and we're not going to have a bar of it.
Over the years, I've been involved in various industrial disputes, and our control members have always supported frontline firefighters. It's a team game, firefighting is, and for any members of government to try and separate us from the people at the hub of the service is deplorable, really.
It's essential that we show solidarity to the members in South Yorks against the abysmal tearing up of contracts that the fire authority there is trying to impose on these firefighters. We need to do this as a national union to fight against these impositions to protect the FBU and the fire service throughout the UK in the future.
We just think it's really important to show the employers from the outset that when they attack our members, that we're all going to stand together and defend the atrocious cuts that they're going to force on our service. If they're willing to sack 744 firefighters in South Yorkshire today, then they may well be willing to do that in another brigade in the country tomorrow, and we're here to say no. Whatever day they choose to do it, we will tell them it's unacceptable, and we will take whatever actions necessary to defend our fire service, defend our firefighters, and eradicate this horrendous nonsensical plan they've got to regionalise our control room with massive cuts on our members and massive cuts on women members in the fire and rescue service in particular. Because whilst on one hand the government are saying we need to increase our percentage of women in the fire and rescue service, they're going to take away effectively 1,000 jobs of predominantly women. It makes no sense, and we need to say no, and we need to say it today, and we need to be strong, we need to be resolute, we need to defend our fire service.
In Buckinghamshire, we have the many problems that are going around all the brigades. Their management is not thinking, they're just it's panic management over saving, making money, cuts, etc., without actually looking into the long-range effects onto the fire service. And we too in Buckinghamshire are going through action at the moment to try and persuade management to step back for a minute, consult with the Fire Brigade Union and with its members, and try and get the fire serve back to where it should be, which is looking after the public first and worrying about their profits afterwards.
My colleagues have said how resolute we are. Control staff are not call centre, they don't just take a call. They're the first point of contact for anybody in an emergency who's frightened to death, and they're a very, very important part of the team.
My first experience of a control member taking a call was through this film, and believe you me, I didn't understand the pressures they were under, the language that the person that was in danger was using. Well, it nearly brought me to tears, to stay calm, professional, and to make sure they made the right decisions. That is not a call centre job, is it? That's a professional firefighter working front line, whether you're fighting a fire or organising us to turn out.